Good morning, watch nerds. Blimey, Gov, where do I start? I don't think I've ever had such a relationship with any model of watch that I've ever owned. It started when I bought a white version of one of these, which I shortly sold afterwards to buy a Hunter Green GMT version. After owning that watch for about a year or so, a good friend of mine nagged me into selling it to him. From that point onwards, I've always missed owning one, as although having owned many Crystal watches, and still owning a few at present, I believe this is one of their classics. This is a genuine go anywhere, do anything watch. Okay, it isn't the cheapest watch you find, and I'll get to the price in a while, but it isn't like an Omega Aquaterra. Although a gorgeous watch, the price would put most people off wearing it on a regular daily basis. And welcome to my unpaid and unsponsored review of the Christopher Ward C63 Sealander Revisited. For those watch enthusiasts who have been living on another planet, Christopher Ward are a British company but have their watches produced in Switzerland. It's been said that they offer luxury brand quality but at affordable prices. As it happens, their prices aren't nearly as affordable as they used to be, but they're still fairly reasonable. A new one of these on a bracelet is now £840, but it's a fair bit cheaper on a strap. I picked this good used one up from an eBay seller for a little over half price, but admittedly that was a bit of a bargain, especially as Christopher Ward watches normally hold their prices very well. The packaging is premium to say the least, and if you're a greener you may be interested to know it's sustainable, whatever that means. In brief, it's an oblong wooden sliding type box, and inside are some instructions nobody ever reads, as well as a 60/60 warranty. That means you get 60 days to return the watch if you don't like it, and 60 months of warranty. The Sealander comes in either 36mm or 39mm version, this being the 39. Now its lug width is 20mm, its depth is 11.5mm, which includes a flat sapphire crystal with AR coating, and its lug to lug is 45.5mm. Now once adjusted to fit my 17cm wrist, it weighs in at about 137 grams. In my opinion, this set of dimensions is pretty much perfect for a Garter watch. And also, in my opinion, this watch wears the size. Inside the heart of the watch is a Sealander SW200-1 Swiss-made automatic movement. Now Crystal don't state which grade they use, so I'm going to presume it's the base one. My one criticism of this brand is the movements don't always arrive running that accurately. However, it should be noted that when this particular calibre is new, it does tend to run a bit fast, so always give it a few days to settle down before you start panicking. Now it's a 4Hz movement that ticks away at 28,800 beats per hour. It hacks near hand winds, and it's got good positional variance, which means if regulated correctly it will be very accurate. Now the power reserve is only about 38 hours, but in reality that's enough for most people. Now let's see what it looks like on the time grapher. And there we are. In real life this watch is running pretty much spot on. It's got a very good beat error, a good amplitude and a great rate. The 6mm crown is signed and screws down to aid the watch's 150 metres of water resistance. Now the very fact they say it's 150 metres tells me they've actually bothered to test it. Of course, the crown has got some excellent knurling, operates the movement as you should do, and like all Christopher Ward watches, the engagement when being screwed in is buttery smooth. This model has got the light catcher case, which is now quite well known in the watch industry and in my opinion is one of the nicest cases available on any watch. It's a combination of very well finished brushing and polishing, and it includes some very well executed highly polished chamfers. It's also nicely shaped, meaning this watch will fit well on even smaller wrists. Now this is how it fits on mine. As you can see, the exhibition case back screws down, and what's more, it's a piece of sapphire. Around the outside is engraved some basic information. Now I think I'm right in saying that at present the 39mm version is only available in white, black or this Hunter Green, although there are more colours in the 36. I think this Hunter Green is really nice, and apparently each style is hand distressed, meaning each one is unique. Now this one being a few years old has the words Christopher Ward under 12 o'clock, whilst the new one will only have the logo. Above the date window at 6 o'clock it reads automatic, and below that, in orange, it gives the water resistance. Look carefully and you can see either side of the 6 o'clock it reads Swiss made. The applied indices, fence post hands and the arrow hand all have a generous application of BGW9 lume. This may not be as good as a decent dive watch, but it's going to last most of the night all the same. So here it is. When I owned the GMT version of this, it had a tied strap, which I thought was really nice. This has got an oyster style bracelet, however it is available with a consort bracelet, which would probably have been my choice if I were buying one new. Now as of late, Christopher Ward used screw pins for adjustment, but this has got the old pin and collar system. Now pin and collar systems can be a bit fiddly, but to be honest they're arguably the most secure. And as an added bonus, it's got 2 half links, which means it's even easier to get a perfect fit. As you can see, there's a male end link, but this doesn't noticeably add to the lug to lug. Now the well-fitting end links do have the advantage of quick release spring bars, which is always nice. Now it tapers down from 20mm to 18mm, then back up to 20mm for the clasp. The brush clasp with the logo has the Christopher Ward type on the fly adjustment, a system now copied by other brands. It's fully milled, it's well made, and like the bracelet, it's very comfortable. So what do I think of the Christopher Ward C63 Sealander? This is my third one, so I suppose I must rate it quite highly. In fact, it's my intention to actually keep hold of this one, but to be fair, it was the other two as well. It's arguably the ultimate Garda watch, because it's extremely well made. It's got excellent water resistance, a very good movement, a beautiful case, a gorgeous style, and a comfortable and well put together bracelet. So is there anything I don't like about it? To be honest, no. So that brings me to the end of this review. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave your comments below, and enjoy the rest of your day.